All right, here we go. What it do, y'all? It's your boy, Paw Muda, Big Muda, not the little one. And this is the TheAuxConnect podcast where we connect y'all with everything worldwide from the culture. Hello. And you know I got the dopest co-host with me in the building. What it do?
Bad Yellow Bone, Darby Darby, you know what time it is.
Bad Yellow Bone.
Yeah.
Come
bad,
on.
No, it's just not the Yellow Bone. It's the Bad Yellow Bone, nigga.
You got to put bad in front of it.
Get it right. Bad Yellow Bone.
Don't
Hello.
get it twisted.
You feel me? That part. But it's your boy DJ Charlie Cinco. You feel me? Big vibes.
What it
only.
do? And before we introduce the guest, we got to give my boy a round of applause because Snoop just posted him on the page. Shout out to Charlie Cinco, the GOAT, the young GOAT.
And we appreciate you, Snoop. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you,
man.
But like I said, we got a dope artist in the building, an IE native. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. We gonna get it cracking. My guy, what it do? What's the deal?
Hell yeah, man. This is Trizz. You feel me?
Hello.
Come straight out of the IE, Inland Empire, North Side, Fontana to be exact.
Not the west, not
there
the
it
east, not the
is. But
south.
the
It's
north.
North Fontana.
But the north.
Gotta get it right.
Slide
The
down
North.
baseline. I'm
You feel
from where the
me?
money at, baby.
Hey,
Hello.
okay.
Hello. I like
Talk
that. I like
Talk
that.
Yeah,
talk,
nigga,
man.
What's
on the
good,
other
man?
side of the 15.
Yeah, that part, man. We appreciate y'all you coming to rock with us, man. Thank you for coming. I know we've been chopping it up off camera, and my nigga is a good dude, man. I ran into you a few times on the road and doing shows, and you've been grinding for a really, really long time, and we're gonna definitely dive into your career, the independence, just the whole thing you've been doing. You know what I mean? And congratulations, man, because a lot of people can't do what you do, and that's just living off music. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's deep.
But truly living off and not capping. You feel me? Just really having that opportunity to do that, bro, is a blessing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a blessing, bro. It's
Yeah, so before we dive into all of that, let's for the people who don't know, I know you be on pause and you be doing your thing, but just for our audience, introduce who you are. I mean, you already did that, but like, where you from? Oh, you did that too. How long you been making music? What influenced you to do this music shit? Who's some of your favorite artists and shit like that?
Okay, well, I started rapping and shit when I was 9 years old. That's when I first picked up the pen.
That's young, bro.
Yeah, on the real, I was
That's
recording.
young.
On the real, I was recording over. I started recording over the Chronic instrumentals because when Chronic 2001 had came out, like Dre had dropped the whole instrumental tape.
Okay,
and like
that's lit.
I've been recording since like we would put the tape in the
cassette player.
In the cassette player,
the cassette.
and you had to press play and record at the same time. We was recording over the top of the mic, and that was when I first started recording. And I was only 9 years old. That's when I first like found my way. Like, okay, this is how I rhyme this word with this word. You know what I'm saying? But fast forward anyway, I started dropping like tapes and shit like that when I got to like middle school.
Okay.
When I moved out to the IE, I was living in Norwalk, Long Beach.
Okay. Shout out to Norwalk and Long Beach.
And then I moved out to the IE.
I used to be at the little shit in Norwalk. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's definitely lit.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you said that about this recording shit with the Chronic shit because niggas used to do that for they voicemails.
I was just about to say that. Oh God in heaven, I used to put that.
Voicemails, bro. That's actually pretty. You feel me? That's crazy.
Yo, you just I just missed your message. Hit me back. Turn that shit right back on.
You feel me? So yeah, I started doing that, and then when I got to the IE, I started to elevate a little bit more. My mom went to go get me a mic from Walmart. Like,
so your mom was invested.
So she was fully supportive
since the get go.
My mom always told me that I could do whatever I want. And
I know that's the mom.
And you know it's funny. You're not the only artist that said that. Moms really. I feel like if your parents don't,
that's good.
If your parents ain't chasing the dream with you, or at least believing in the dream, then I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit more tough. But when my Pops, 9 times out of 10, especially as a son, he gonna pretty much rock with the program. That's what I want to do, Dad.
For my son, whatever you want to do, you
can do it. But it's mom. If she rocking with it, and it's out of the ordinary. Like if you don't want to be a doctor or engineer, you want to be a rapper, and your mom support that.
Yeah, you
salute, mom.
No, God.
But from the jump. So like when we were like living in Long Beach, I always remember my dad had this den where he would listen to oldies and funk and all that shit. So I got my influence through like listening to shit that my pops was listening to. Like the first album he put in the CD player that he bought me, I probably was like 4. Was the West Side Connection album about that?
That's so legendary.
Like, and I knew that shit word for word. And my mom said the first rap song I learned was that Hip Hop Parade shit. Remember that shit?
Oh God.
So it's always been in me. You feel
That's crazy. How we go?
Yeah, on the real. So anyway, I get to the IE and everything. MySpace come out. I start uploading all my shit on there.
That's lit.
I started recording myself.
Shout out to MySpace. I still didn't like no
That's
social media would ever
crazy. You
touch.
were already uploading music that you had made on MySpace.
Yeah.
That's legendary.
That's
That's a
actually
big
crazy.
thing, especially in the back in the day.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
I don't think I
so-
can name one person that I know that was putting their own music on their MySpace
Not
page.
one. He's the first.
Everybody was putting on their own music.
Everybody had the profile song.
Popping music.
Yeah,
you know?
popping music.
Somebody had somebody else and shit.
I was one of the first with an artist page on MySpace. I had my own MySpace artist page. I had
That's
my own
lit.
background.
That's lit.
Yeah, I was really big on being independent and being like marketing my shit because like my mom had told me like what I'm not gonna do is like when you get out of high school you either gotta go to college or get a job. You feel me? And like I wasn't getting no job, so like I went to college and shit like that because I could never withstand a job. I always got fired or laid off. I never had a job for more than 14 days.
I was about to ask you that. Like, you feel me? Like, what was the last job that you did have?
I worked at a call center at Verizon.
Okay,
And it was commission based, so
I
got
yeah.
fired. Like,
I don't fuck around with the commission based one.
And I got fired on my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Man,
So,
how
yeah.
you fired on your
So
day
I
off?
so like I came to pick up my check on my day on the real, and it was my day off. I came to pick up my check. I never forget. It was 2011. I was living in Eastville. I went to go pick up my check, and within my my check was also my
Termination paper. Yes, sir.
And I was just like, I'm never doing this shit again. Ain't nobody ever gonna tell me when I can and cannot get paid.
Period.
So, like,
What I want to ask, because I know you touched on being from Norwalk. I mean, I'm sorry, not being from, coming from there, right? And there's a lot of people, especially in this music industry, who are just like you, but they gonna claim Long Beach and Norwalk instead of the IE.
I'm not doing this.
And tell me why. Kind of elaborate on why you would rather say that you from the, because you technically are. You came as a 9-year-old or 10, whatever. So you really were raised here. So,
Facts.
but it's other people that's just like that. But they gonna say they from.
Yeah, like I was in Compton too. Like, first of all that shit is like oversaturated. One,
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I got all my game from the IE.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I learned a lot in Compton. I learned a lot in Norwalk. You know what I mean? I grew up around even to this day. Like, I'm always in Compton.
Yeah.
I'm always in Norwalk. I'm still out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? But like, I got my game from the inland.
Yeah.
That part.
I was always out here,
That
nigga.
part.
I got my first piece of pussy in the inland.
That part.
feel me?
You
Like,
And we spoke
inland.
on that. Did we say that?
We should start telling niggas, hey, if you get your first piece of pussy,
We
whatever you
said
from,
that. Cause
nigga,
remember, I'm like, I feel like wherever you got your first piece of pussy at,
Yeah, bro.
or lost your virginity at, is kind of where you from.
No. Then I'm
like-
I'm still from
Y'all hear this
Watson.
madness?
So like,
Little
this
nigga
is
got lost his
like,
virginity at 10.
like nigga. First of all, my mom moved me from out there because I was getting into mad fights and shit.
Okay.
Like, I was getting arrested
Literally.
at 9, 10 years old. I was
Literally.
getting brought home by the cops.
Yeah.
On the real.
Come on now.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
me, because like I'm from
Like,
I'm
but
from
the
this
IE
shit.
is where I got in the fights, nigga. I ran from the police. I got in a high speed chase out here. You feel me? Me and my homie, like leaving school, I did all my like G shit out here.
Yeah.
You
So
feel
that's
what
where
I'm
you
saying?
from.
Like, yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, so like that's what I put on for it. And it's like I would rather rep a place where a lot of people are trying, like, it's tight being an underdog. That's
Yeah.
what I grew up
I
on.
think
That's
so.
why I'm
Yeah.
underground,
I
nigga.
agree.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
God,
why I'm
it is.
underground. That's why I stand out. That's why we stand out. Not
Yeah.
me.
That
Just,
part,
that's
that
why we
part,
stand
that
out.
part,
Right.
that
And like
part.
the Inland Empire, we just now getting our just due.
Yeah.
So nigga, I'm gonna put on like that. But nigga, like I remember when I dropped my Inland hats. Everybody know I dropped the hat with the IN, the LA, and then ND. And I got it tatted on my arm because I'm from the IE and I'm from LA. That's just what it is.
But
You
and
feel
a lot of
me?
people don't like to even like a lot of people that's from the IE or originally from LA. You feel me? You got people that's really like
Yeah.
that is from the IE, but like a
Swear
good
they say
I
they're
said
The
from
majority of the
70
black
years,
people, yeah, we all from over there.
Yeah, we all from LA. We just moved out here because our parents are smart.
Because late 90s, early 2000s is when our parents started to get that bread and was like, nigga, we want to get more for our buck.
Exactly.
And out here, you can get a 4-bedroom for $2,200 a month.
Yeah.
Out there, it's going to cost you $4,000 a month. You feel me?
Exactly.
Right.
Like, little do people know, nigga, Compton is not cheap to live in.
At all.
It's only like our grandmas and shit
The
like
people
that.
got the old houses.
They had their houses
Yeah.
already.
Right.
But come on, bro. That's why I rep the IE. fool.
Yeah.
Like, I got
And
my
I
game in.
respect that, and I appreciate it. And I
Yeah.
rock with everybody that, you know, claim where they really from and where
That
they really
part.
mature at. That's how I look at it. Wherever you
Yeah,
mature at, fuck
mature
the,
that, yeah.
the pussy shit I was playing. But
Yeah.
wherever you mature at,
serious.
it's
But
pretty much
it
where you from there, kind of.
but that's like a double-edged sword also because it's like you
Yeah.
can mature early compared to like all right, you know, like me. I didn't move to the IE until I was 13. I still claim the IE. Niggas know I'm number one in my eyes, number one IE DJ. You feel me? But I moved to the IE when I was 13. So a lot of niggas like, you live half your life. I'm 27. I lived half my life.
But you can technically say you from LA though.
No, I definitely can.
And without like arguing, saying like, you know, but it's niggas for real that were there from 5 or 6.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they claiming they from LA. Like, 13 is like,
you had your foot in that mud.
yeah, you old. I mean, I did a lot from 0 to 13.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I was getting cracking.
I lost my virginity around that age.
I was cracking at 13.
I
So
was getting cracking at all angles and sides. You know what I'm saying?
I'm dead at all angles and sides. I'm crazy. But no, I mean, even so, like a nigga did so much in that age before I even moved to LA. I lost my virginity before I even moved to the IE.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nigga, I'm like he said the same shit. Nigga getting brought home by cops.
Yeah, for sure.
Nigga in LA, you feel me? Because I'm shooting niggas in the head with BB guns or in the eye.
Oh, hell no.
I was doing dumb shit.
Bro, I was throwing rocks at cars. I was stealing from the store.
That's traditional in LA.
What? You feel me, nigga?
You on the freeway, you just dropping rocks. We not knowing how crazy. Nigga. If you really think about that, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, bro.
Off the freeway.
Some crazy shit.
Or sitting on top of the homie house with a BB gun shooting at cars that roll by.
Okay, I did that. I'm not gonna lie.
Nigga, what?
Niggas did it, but
trespassing was my shit. Like I was hopping gates. I was where I wasn't supposed to be. What?
It's like, and especially like when me growing up in LA in that era, being a skater was popular.
Yeah.
So me, it's like you were
I was a skater too. Yeah.
I was a skater. You feel me? So I'm nigga from South Central to nigga downtown LA, just skating with the homies. You feel me? That was
Mama don't even know where the hell you at.
Bro, I had to call my grandma one time to come pick me up.
Skated
I'm
far.
like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at, grandma.
Bro.
It's like, we don't got cell phones.
You didn't have to pick up a payphone.
So nigga, I had to go to a store like I'm lost.
Bro.
And it's crazy because you look young now, so I can only imagine when you were young, you probably look like a baby. Like, what the fuck are you doing in this store?
About like,
go home.
Nigga, I would come home at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and as a 19-year-old, that's late.
That's late.
You feel me?
So we really,
What?
That's so
really late,
when
bro.
you really from the city, bro, that's so normal.
That's so normal though. Like what? I would get home, but nigga, I would get in mad trouble. My dad was the only one that'd be like, stall him out. He came home, and we know where he at.
Yeah.
You feel me? Well, we think we do.
Right.
Nah,
But for the most part, because like you know, like in the, but you know, like as kids, like and as boys, we moved as a pack.
No, facts.
So like it'd be like 9, 10 of us riding our bikes, nigga, going to the park. Like
we ain't going to
I
our
wasn't doing
place
that by myself.
By ourselves. We for sure moving.
Yeah.
As like the skate.
We deep.
And all the homies that was skater homies. It was like we was just trying to be different from our older siblings.
Yeah.
All our older siblings out of from whatever hood, like some of us, our older siblings from the jungles, like all my family, you know, they from Grape. So we wasn't trying to be game makers, like all my homies at least. I was like, well, I already see what game making did for y'all. That shouldn't do shit for y'all. Right. I don't want to be no game maker because they ain't doing shit for y'all. You feel me? So let me go be a skater.
Yeah. So since we're piggybacking off of all of this childhood reminiscing.
Okay.
So do you feel like, did your childhood like stem you wanting to start writing music? Or like what stemmed it?
Basically, like I didn't want to be normal. Okay. I didn't want to.
Oh,
like,
I can see that in your music, and we gonna get to that.
Yeah. Like, I seen my mom struggle and everything, but what I will say is, like, nigga, I grew up in a 2-parent household with parents that love me, and I never missed a meal.
I love that.
Like, it was times where I seen my mom struggle, and, like, she didn't know how the rent was gonna get paid, and, like, she had to do illegal shit to get it, and all of that type of shit. Like, I've been through that, and, like, I just never wanted to be normal. I just didn't want to. Like, I don't want to work for nobody. Like, I never wanted. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to be different. And I know the only thing that I was good at doing was playing basketball and rapping. And, like, as niggas, like, that's the only thing you gonna do to make it up out of our situation. Right. That's it. It's either rap or play ball. Like, you feel me? And, like, so when I see, like, now, it makes me very angry. I ain't gonna say angry. I get disappointed in our community because now rapping is a joke. No. So so niggas be like, how long you been rapping? Like, oh nigga, I've been rapping since 2018. Like, nigga, I've been doing this shit since 1999. Nigga, when I was 7 years old. Nigga, as soon as they said you're able to upload music, nigga, I was uploading music. What is you talking about? I just start. You feel me? I dropped I just told them, nigga, I dropped the album every year, nigga, since 2006. you can go up. I never missed a year dropping an album. Ever.
Wow.
Consistency.
We're gonna really
Straight up.
Because I want to touch on that because
Let's touch on it.
a lot of artists, a lot of y'all are, for one, lazy.
As fuck.
Lazy. You feel me?
Excuses.
You feel me? And why I fuck with Trizz, not only just because of the independent route, but this consistency. You feel me? That's just a big thing with artists because you got your fans, bro, and you dropping a project, nigga, twice, every other year. You feel me? You gonna lose your, you gonna lose a lot of your fan base, bro. Like the singles is cool, but we want to hear more of you. You feel me? We want to hear in depth of you. You feel me? I feel like the singles is for a short time period. An album is a longer time period. You feel me? So why would you want to starve your fans to have a time in their life? You feel me? A memory in their life to where, and he helped me get to that because that album. You feel me? That single ain't gonna help them get to nothing. You feel me? I literally just posted it on Instagram like I fuck with time of the artist. You feel me?
And that's the thing. No, what was you gonna say?
No, I was saying he said you don't want to be an in the moment
Yeah.
artist. You want to be a timeless.
And that's my thing. Like, I don't have to be on TV all the time. I don't have to be a mainstream artist. Excuse me, sorry.
No, you good. You really good.
I have like dedicated fans that's never gonna stop supporting me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Talk that talk.
Always gonna support me. You feel me?
That
Like,
talk.
always gonna buy my merch. Always gonna do this, that, and the third. And in return, I'm gonna work for them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm not gonna take it for granted. Like, I'm not no religion, but I'm a firm believer in God. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, as the same.
I don't want to take what He gave me for granted. I'm not rich, and by no sense of the word, but I've been blessed to be able to take care of myself off of doing something that I'm good at. You feel me?
And a lot of people can't.
You know what I'm saying? So, and in return, I owe my fans that. I was
No,
like,
you definitely do.
nigga, I gotta get in the lab because these niggas is not. They gonna sit with that album for about 6 months. Cause nowadays
it's less than that. It's 3
less than
months.
that.
It's 3 months.
And
People
depending
anticipate is way lower than
Depending on
that.
who drop
Man.
when you drop, it can be less than 2
Yeah,
months.
Man, it could be 2 weeks.
On my mama.
It can be 2 weeks.
It's just all about it's all about the art and how much quality is in that art. But I kind of want you to elaborate a little bit on the independent journey and how you were literally able to survive, feed your family off of music and not even being respectfully like a mainstream big artist. Yeah. So I kind of want to, just so people that are watching who are like, damn, I want to blow up. Well, you don't really got to blow up to literally live your life off of this music shit. So I kind of want you to just break down on how you are able to live off of this music.
Well, first of all, it's like I live by the 1,000 fan rule. The 1,000 fan rule is the analogy that you can live off of 1,000 active fans.
Okay.
You feel me? So like you don't have to have Jay-Z status, Kendrick status to live off of your music, and like a lot of people get that misconstrued.
Okay.
But within that, you have to exhaust all your options to making money. For example,
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. For example, I have merchandise. You can go to TrizzOnline.com and buy you a Trizz shirt. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I got 2 websites. I got BaselineCavi.com because Baseline Cavi is a separate business, but still music. So all my Baseline Cavi is my album that I just dropped in September. I got Bino Rodon on there. I got TF on there. It's a real cracking album.
Yeah,
but within that, I dropped a website and I dropped just an exclusive Baseline Cavi line. You know what I'm saying? My verses. I sell verses. Niggas know I just put this option on my website. If you want a verse, don't DM me, nigga. You can go to TrizzOnline.com, cop the verse, and then it's over with.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
I break that down a little bit really quick. So what you record and you put the files up online? What are you doing?
When I see that somebody bought a verse, all right, boom. You have to leave your email in order to buy anything off my site. Right. So if you do that, and then
you're smart about that. That's smart.
I hit them up. Okay, look, boom. This is the situation. Send me the record. I guarantee a 24-hour turnaround.
Okay.
So you're not about to be waiting hell long for your verse.
That's actually fire. 24-hour turnaround.
I'm guessing you got an at-home.
Yeah, I got an at-home lab. You feel me like that? On top of that,
lab.
But yeah, to answer your question, no, I don't have the files of blood. Hell no. I gotta like the song, shit.
Okay.
But
so what if you don't like the song and somebody pays for it though?
How does that work?
Like I've turned down money in verses, but then it's been times where rent was doing the verse, so it's like, nigga,
I know that's right. So
I'm
you
not
just
promoting this,
so you
but-
basically just made it work, even though you weren't really
like,
necessarily
fuck
fond
it,
of the
but I
song.
won't promote it, and I'm not finna put it on my Spotify. No, none of that. You got to do that on your own.
It's funny that you say that because
Yeah.
like, all right, I have people pay for my mix. Like I call it the new banger mix. You feel me? I do that 1 to 2 times a month.
Bangers,
The Ox bangers and I got the Ox bangers and I got new bangers.
Yeah, the Ox
Okay.
bangers are the bangers from the Ox, and the
From
new
the Ox
bangers are
is-
just
Yeah.
the new bangers.
Bangers in general.
Yeah.
So you feel me? Like it's more expensive. Like it's 75 to 100 to get put on that
That's
list.
dope.
You feel me? But like even so, then it be some songs like you said, nigga. You gotta pay rent. The song might not
Straight
even be the song might not even be the song
got
that like, in
bills,
my
though.
ear that it's banging.
Yeah.
But I
But
got.
I'm gonna pay it but it's
got
not trash
bills.
though. Because if it's trash, you're going to. I'm not gonna say you're going to the Ox bangers, but if I personally don't like it, you're going to the Ox bangers.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel what you're saying.
Okay.
Like
You feel me?
You
gonna
make
pay
an option for the situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like I might not like it, but somebody else might like it. So
And
let me put you on a $30 list
Yeah,
compared to the $100 list. So
Yeah.
let me put you over there because I personally don't like it, but I got a big enough fan base on the TheAuxConnect where somebody's gonna like it.
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't like it. You feel me? I got
Yeah.
shout out to everybody that's on my banger, new bangers, because I actually like y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I gotta commend you too, bro. Like I was saying, I discovered you because of your consistency and you doing the mixes and everything.
I
like that.
appreciate that,
That
King.
shit
I
is
appreciate
like
that.
really, really dope. Like
I appreciate
you-
that.
Nah, keep doing what you're doing, and you putting on for the inland. Like,
That part.
you know what I'm
Big
saying?
Big IE. You
Big
feel me?
IE.
Big IE.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
people
yeah.
ain't gonna like that. That's good.
That's
That's
a
all.
good
You feel
one.
me?
No, they don't like
You feel
it.
me? I'm playing the IE more than I'm
Yeah.
playing Watts, Southern, South Central. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because in my eyes, I'm an IE nigga. Yes, I did half and
Like
half
that's
times,
where you
but,
became a man.
But
at.
yeah, that's what I said. I ain't go because if we going off of what Muda said.
That's where you got your little, your little goods.
I'm a South Central nigga.
Yeah,
Off of that.
yeah.
Off of that, Muda, I'm a South Central
Yeah.
nigga. But
I mean, but the thing is, like I said earlier, even though we piggybacking back, you are kind of from both their places.
100%.
I mean,
and that's why I support so hard on both ends. Like,
you gotta think about it like this. For me, my parents, well, my dad's Nigerian. I never was born there. I've
Yeah.
been there 5 times, but I never, and I still claim I'm Nigerian.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's the same thing. Like I'm from Watts because I was there since I was 13. So I was never a Nigerian. I claim I'm Nigerian.
no facts.
Because I really am.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I
can't
mean?
change
So-
your blood. So.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, we going off subject. I still
Yeah.
kind of want to jump into this independent bag
Yeah.
because again, everybody. This is the thing about the industry. Like as soon as they see a wave, they try to jump on it. You know what I'm saying? Like so now that and it's not even now because niggas been independent, niggas been getting money off independency, right? But now that it's really a cool thing when Nip start pressing the independent line. Now it's I'm independent, but niggas don't really even know what that means.
No, they don't.
So that's why I'm like, break it down on how you could really, because independent doesn't just mean I'm making music and getting paid. Again, it's the merch.
Yeah, like
It's the marketing.
Yeah, like first of all, it's like that used to bother me how independent became a thing.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I live my truth, dude. Like, I literally be struggling sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because
Real
like,
shit. Real
like,
shit.
nigga,
We all do.
Every day ain't
that's-
Sunday, nigga.
That's why I
Every
be
day
like,
ain't Sunday.
niggas be like, nigga, you be dropping. I be like, nigga, cause I got rent, nigga. I got a wife, fool. Like this shit is
That
not
part.
cheap. Like
Shout out to wife.
bro.
And I'm
Bro,
gonna
like
ask about that too.
nigga, like nigga. Me and my wife, we try to take like 2 or 3 trips
A year.
You know what I'm saying?
Period,
Like
point blank.
Off of music money, y'all.
you know what I'm
Hello.
saying? No, on the real, like. And her bread too. I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
and
for
I'm
sure.
a
Kicks in on the dough too.
And
you know?
I'm a firm believer on 50. It's never 50-50. But I'm a firm believer in
but bro-
if I'm going crazy
Yeah.
for you, baby, go crazy for me.
Yeah, you feel. But
I
I'm
like
also
that.
with my wife is also an entrepreneur.
Shout out-
too.
shout out to
you know what I'm
wife, shout out to
saying?
wife.
She's an esthetician and everything. She
Okay,
Facial
period,
expressions
facials and
sis.
everything. She got her own little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
And,
y'all both is entrepreneurs, which is
yeah,
super
yeah,
dope.
same. So like we literally get off our money off of who's liking our shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So like the whole independent thing is like, all right, yeah, nigga. If you really independent, nigga, excuse me, let me see you live off of this. You feel me? Let me see you live off of it. I'm talking about
Really
for
living.
I'm really living. Like, nigga, it's been times I'm talking about in like the last 5-6 years where it's like, damn, fool, I gotta get my hair cut because I can't walk around looking crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta put gas in the car. Y'all see these gas prices.
Crazy right now.
Rent's due in 5 days. You feel what I'm saying? My car notes due, nigga. My wife car note is due, nigga. All that shit has to come. All that money gotta come. And I gotta eat. So like, nigga,
you don't got no kids?
Nah, hell no.
Okay, ooh, that'd be another bill.
No. That's a big bill. That's a big bill.
But that's also like
Big
something
bill.
that I worry about because nigga, I'm 31, fool, and I want kids. Like I do, but I can't afford it right now. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's dope to be independent, but it's certain aspects of my life where I'm like, damn, I'm not trying to be 40 years old with a 2-year-old nigga.
Yeah,
That's trash.
I'm 34 with no kids, so I feel you. I'm finna be a 40-year-old.
I don't want to
with
be like we shame 25 and 24 and 23-year-olds for having kids early, but it's like
that's actually the right age.
But ain't no such thing as a right age.
I mean,
No, it's
for a
not.
woman though,
Because
but I guess we can't speak on that.
Look, my mom, this might be a controversial statement.
I like
but
this. So come on, let's get to it. Let's get to
But
it.
look, bro, my mom told me, she's like, God made women fertile at like 11 and 12.
Okay.
Reserved. Like it was people in the South and people way back in the day getting pregnant 12, 13 years
That's
old.
a fact.
For sure.
That is a fact.
That's
That's
a fact.
not
For sure.
That's
Now,
a
Even
fact.
in foreign countries,
It's
even like in
this
Nigeria.
is Rome.
Yeah.
Nigga, is this Africa? Like this
Yeah,
is some
for
shit.
sure,
It's some
for sure,
shit.
for sure.
It's
in
some
the
shit.
Mexican community, a female is considered a woman at 15 years old.
Yeah, I think that's why they quinceañera, right?
Her eggs, her eggs and everything are fertile.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh,
my
you-
mom
you
explained to
going
me
to
like
health
that
class.
because my mom had her first kid at 15.
Okay.
Like, you
Oh,
feel me?
wow.
And she explained that to me, and she's like, God did that for a reason.
Yeah.
Now, should a 20-something-year-old be having sex with a fuck no.
Yeah,
We're not saying
absolutely
that.
not.
What we're
Yeah.
saying is, it's like that shit's for a reason.
Okay.
100%.
Women don't become fertile at 21, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit is all man-made. That's
Yeah.
a fact. It's all
100%,
man-made.
100%,
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So we shouldn't shame no woman for getting pregnant early because
Yeah.
there ain't no
Young or
such
old.
thing as early. It literally ain't. Because if God gave you that gift to have a baby, nigga, that's on you.
Yeah.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Straight
I
up and
respect
down.
that though. I respect that. So what's up, Darby? I know. Excuse me. I know you had some questions and
I was
you ready to
gonna
dive in. I
leave.
know
Yeah,
me and
I was
Cinco
like,
been controlling the flow.
You feel me?
But let's get a female perspective, because we always love your perspective when we
You
have
feel me?
rappers in the
You're the
building.
antagonist of the podcast.
Not all
feel
the
me?
time, but
But
sometimes.
Let's do
sometimes
it.
today's your antagonist
For
story.
sure. Okay, so Trizz,
Yeah, yes, man.
I was listening to, obviously I got a reality check just finding out that you've been dropping since 2006, but I went back as far as like 2020. I personally feel like your 2020 vibes are giving me like Tyler the Creator a wee bit. Okay.
Okay.
I don't
Elaborate,
get that vibe.
elaborate what that means for
All
people who
right.
doesn't even know what that
Okay.
is.
Explain
first.
So what I mean by that specifically, like, I feel like that music that you were making then around that time, it's like it's very dark. It's very dark, and then like now versus your 2022 projects, I feel like it kind of has like more of like a summertime LA flow, and I fuck with that. So I guess I want you to elaborate on how the transition took place, because there was most definitely a transition. Is there anything specific that took place, or?
Well, see, I have seasons. You feel me?
Okay.
So like if you would have dug a little bit deeper, 2013 I dropped this project called Written in Smoke. And I got this song called Bitch. That's the title. And I'm talking about all my exes. And I say their names and everything. You feel me? Like I dealt with a lot of women in my
I
life.
feel attacked.
Feel what I'm saying? No offense. No offense. I dealt with a lot of women and I dealt with a lot of like terrible friendships and shit in my life. And like you fuck with acting and actors and movies and shit, right?
Yes, I do.
Sometimes I get into a character to where like I'm able to express myself
That
on
might have been the
tape.
answer to one
You know
of
what
my
I'm saying?
next questions.
Like they say rappers lie in they raps. I don't lie in my raps. I exaggerate and I act. You feel me?
I like that.
Nah, I'm not. I'll beat your ass. Like, nah, I'm not saying that. I'm I'm hopping off the whip and I'm dumping on niggas. Nah, I didn't say that. Nah, I'm not
He
saying
said,
that. Like,
he said, one, he'll beat you niggas up.
but what I do is I exaggerate. So when you hear me say something like, you probably referencing the album Mind of a Motherfucking Killer, which
I most definitely am.
okay, yeah. I know I get a lot of flack for that, but I dropped that on Halloween. It's a Halloween album. So like I'm a character in that. So like I'm talking.
Okay.
So like there's a song on there called The Springfield 3.
Oh yeah.
And that's a real that's a real
Murder
situation.
case. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's a real murder case and everything like that. So like I get into these seasons where I'm feeling a certain way.
Okay.
And I try to express myself and I try to paint a picture. It's like, what's the difference between you watching fucking Boys in the Hood and you listening to me? Like, nigga, that shit ain't real. You feel me? I'm just portraying it and you hearing it and you like, damn, what the hell? Like I mentioned rape on that album.
Oh yeah.
I do. And
I don't think you just mentioned it. I think maybe you had
on the real,
a whole song dedicated to it, but
facts. I got sisters and I got a wife.
Night Stalker.
And, you feel me? Oh, Night Stalker.
Yes, sir.
That's the name of the record?
Yeah,
that is it.
Yeah, she
does.
Yeah,
She's
I
digging
sure the fuck did.
She does
but let me
let him explain about
I am.
it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, nah, and I appreciate that, but like I got a lot of respect for women. I love women to death. And
you got to because you married one.
Women, yeah, right.
Because
women make the world go around.
Hello.
And, you guys are beautiful creatures. You guys are super irrational.
Very.
But
very.
That's crazy. You said that word irrational because I just spoke on that today to the homie. Like females are really irrational.
You guys are really irrational. Yeah, but that is just literally me getting into character. That's just me getting into character. And no, I do not condone rape or nothing like that.
Okay, I'm glad you said that on air.
Like
for
the Night
everybody
Stalker.
here.
The Night Stalker is a real person. Like y'all seen the Night Stalker on
I've seen the Night Stalker.
Richard Ramirez.
Is it on Netflix?
Netflix.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't. I thought that was.
You know what I mean? That was literally me getting into character. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
makes sense.
I'm also an actor too. Like I've been on Everybody Hates Chris. I've been in
I
Hannah
didn't know.
Montana.
Okay, period.
That's one of my favorite shows too.
Come through.
Hey,
I just did a reenactment on the y'all familiar with the ID channel investigation?
Yes, I
Discovery?
love the ID channel.
Yeah, I just was on Reasonable Doubt.
That's-
Reenacting somebody killing somebody. Like,
Yeah,
no, I
okay.
really,
That's actually
Really
lit.
doing that.
Okay,
How did you
all
get-
right. So that makes
So to
that
dive a
makes
little
lot
bit
of
more
sense.
into what we talking about, I kind of get that. You feel me? Because I'm not about to go write the writers of
Snowfall.
any of those shows.
Say-
Let's just say Law and Order.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna write the writers and say, damn, are you a
Yeah,
rapist? Because you write so in depthly about this
Right,
rape case
right,
on this
right,
show.
right. That's true.
You know, but to also understand what Darby is saying, that so many rappers say, what I rap about is who I am, what I am. This is my truth.
Right.
So
I
now
wanted
we
to
have to kind
clarify.
of separate the art
Yeah.
from the reality.
All right, so
Hello.
but this also
that-
though.
somebody clip that shit
Also,
right there.
I don't get it twisted though. Like when I say I'm a G, like I'm not a gangster or nothing like
Yeah,
that.
no,
but,
I
like,
get
nigga,
it.
I'll be outside.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
it's the
Like, I'm not trying to
transparency
be, you know?
that I
Yeah.
appreciate and respect because again, most rappers gonna say, nigga, whatever I rap out, this is me.
That's what
Nah,
I do.
nigga,
Right, well, we know
99% of
that's
them
cap.
are
That's
lying.
cap.
right?
That's
Lying.
cap.
99%
And what I
of
think
them are
That's cap.
what's going on nowadays is that they're taking the art from the artistry.
Yeah.
Right? You're an artist.
Yeah.
I'm not about to go to a painter and say, nigga, are you a killer because you drew a nigga killing somebody?
Right. Okay.
Facts.
That's a good way to put it. Buddha.
Facts.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
It's like it's certain things I say in my raps like that I'll be like that I stand by. Like for
Yeah.
one, like I don't take no shit.
Okay.
Nigga, I've tripped on promoters. Yes, that's happened.
I think we all
You feel
have.
me?
I love tripping on
I've
my
robbed people. I've ran from the police. Like I've done shit like that. Have I ever killed anybody? No, but I've never said that on record. Nigga, you can go back and listen to all my songs. I ain't never in my life said that I killed somebody. That's
I
a
love
fact.
Right.
That is a fact.
Yeah, you,
You know
just
what I'm
kind of
saying?
gave
I
like
give
on
these
the Halloween
yeah,
album. You
on
gave
the
a
Halloween,
description
a description of
what
how I
it
would
would
do
look
it.
like,
Like
but
it's
you never physically
It's
said.
a song on there called "The Grim Sleeper." It's about the black.
Yes, sir.
It's about the black
Cement
serial
blocks
killer.
around the ankles.
Exactly. It's
gonna have to
damn.
go.
I
Y'all
was
was
like,
really.
well, goddamn.
You was really listening.
You know they
Okay, look, the
put
Grim
RICO
Sleeper.
cases on niggas. I'm like, is
The
this for
Grim
real?
Sleeper is
Face?
the black serial killer from South Central who
Okay.
killed all those women.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was literally making a Halloween album, but my Halloween album was real cases.
Yeah.
So that's
Right,
what
okay,
that was.
Now, when you
I ain't no
elaborate,
creep, dog.
Nigga,
You
he
feel
really,
me?
he
That makes
really had
sense.
he like on some Netflix shit, but like from a
Yeah,
rapper's
from
From
a
music
rapper's
perspective.
perspective.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
From
just
music.
telling the
Okay.
story.
And I respect that.
Artists.
Because it's gonna be kind of
But
wild.
I respect your question.
It would
Yeah.
be kind of wild for somebody to drop, let's just say, a Halloween movie, and it's about non-Halloween shit.
That's
right,
stupid as fuck.
Right.
Like, nigga, if you're dropping a Halloween project, it has to be some gory,
Yeah.
blood,
It's true.
dying, killing. Because if not,
And
that's not
he
Halloween. Or
fucking succeeded.
it's like having a Christmas movie with
Yeah.
Easter Bunny in it. It's
I
like,
got mad people who
You know, I'm
asked,
sorry,
I
I
got
get it.
mad people who've asked me about that album and saying like, "Trizz, this ain't for me." Like, bro,
It's not for everybody.
I said it's a Halloween album.
Yeah.
It's not. It's okay
not-
if it's not.
it's for
Hey,
people that's
you know what's funny
and it's
and
not.
crazy? If it was like a song to a movie that like it was about a movie, the movie was about raping or something like that,
Yeah.
and that was the soundtrack, nobody would question you at all
Right.
because it's a soundtrack to that
It's
project.
a soundtrack to that movie, but because I'm less known and I'm underground and I'm out
It's
here
just maybe
thugging it.
seen. Yeah, it just might be seen as kind of like intrusive
I
or
like
just
that,
like
though.
abrasive. But
And the fact
like
that
that,
you
though.
say like on one spectrum, it's like yeah, I stand on what I say. I've robbed, I have it. Then you drop a project and it's like oh wait, do you stand on that too?
No, so I get it though. I get that question.
You know what I mean?
That's why I said I respect their question. But no, I want to let people know right now. Sometimes I'm making a movie on tape, and I said that about Mind of a Motherfucking Killer. I said, yo, this is right here. Is me acting on tape, nigga. This
Acting on tape is beautiful.
don't
I
get-
love
I respect
that.
that.
I like
No,
that.
but
Acting
now
on
that you
tape, acting on
explain
tape is
it,
hard. I like that.
No,
that's
definitely.
actually awesome.
Because 90% of these niggas are already acting on tape.
They
don't
are.
admit it.
They
and they
are.
won't claim
admit
it.
But they
Thank
won't admit
you.
it.
Yeah, so now that you like explained and elaborated, that
Yeah.
actually it brings a lot of light to the different avenues that you can
Yeah,
bounce back and
yeah.
forth in between.
I
so
definitely.
that's what's up.
Like the honest shit, like the honest shit is my most popping shit. Like America's Most Blunted, which is about to go gold, nigga.
Hey,
it's my
come
most
on.
cracking shit.
Come
You
on,
feel
now.
me?
Clap it
no,
up
most
for my
definitely.
man
Yeah, for sure,
Trizz.
for sure.
That's
Shout out
dope.
to that,
Yeah,
man. That's
America's Most
beautiful.
Blunted.
That's beautiful.
Independent. We gotta always throw that in.
Come on,
there.
hey. Independently,
Independent.
though.
Major.
You feel me?
Yeah, America's
Big
Most
facts.
Blunted is definitely about to go gold. Shout out to my homeboy Chewy. We haven't been working recently, but you know what I mean.
Shout out to Chewy,
I
man.
hooked up with him and we did an album and then we did like 2 or 3 more. But those are my biggest projects.
That's
Those
lit.
are like
That's lit.
those are the ones that keep them lights on. On the
So,
real.
so,
like.
so
Okay.
why do you feel like those? What separates those albums from the rest of the albums that you drop?
Us collaborating fan bases on top of the honesty in it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? The honesty in those albums are just like if you listen to anything in that and you would have asked me, what's up with this? I'd have explained it to you because
Right.
everything that we talking about in that shit, everything we talking about in that shit is 100% real and it's authentic. Like even the album cover, like the album cover, like is the same. We sitting on the same couch. We got 3 of them. Every album cover of America's Most Blunted from 1, 2, and 3, we sit on that same couch, but they all look different. But we literally were chilling in that same spot.
That's
and we
serious.
shot the cover every time we was recording that album.
That's lit.
And like the honesty of that album, I honestly believe that's why God blessed me with that project. And all 3 of those projects is because we were so honest about it. Like,
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like when they say like rappers lying they raps, I'm like, yeah, niggas be lying. And when you honest, it's like you get blessed.
I feel like even like
I like
alright,
that.
to
Get
piggyback on that, I feel like that's why like even like Baby, like a lot of people think
Oh
Baby,
my gosh,
Lil
love
Baby,
him.
Lil
Lil
Baby
Baby.
is such a high.
He's
pillar
one of my
because
favorite right now.
He's such a high pillar because he was really that nigga
It's
in the
everything
streets
that he's been
before
through,
he didn't even want to
literally.
rap. Like you feel me?
A
He
whole
did-
milli before one song
exactly.
came out.
You feel me? He before he even had a song out, he was already touching that bag. So when he talking about that getting money shit or
I like Lil
you feel me
Baby.
that
I love
street
him.
shit,
Yeah.
we know not we but the people in Atlanta already know that he's really living that shit.
Yeah.
So you feel me? They can relate to that.
Right.
I really can fuck with Baby because he really talking that shit because we know we seen this nigga
Yeah,
talk that
that's
shit.
the music
Yeah.
that like gives
feel
you
me?
like the goosebumps
chills
when
and
you
shit,
hear it.
right?
Yeah.
I think Lil Baby too is like one of the few artists that I fuck with because like I listen to his lyrics. I'm like, this nigga
Absolutely.
be gassing. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like this
yes.
nigga look.
He do.
He
He
rapping for sure. He raps. He raps. He
Like
raps.
his wants and needs verse
No,
is
he-
crazy. What?
Bro, no, he be going crazy, man, for sure.
He
sure.
said if
I-
you see some racks on the bed, you can keep it.
Hey, so I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
I know you said you drop a project every year.
Yeah.
What's the one? It's a 2 question. It's,
No, go
it's 2
ahead.
questions. One, what's your creative process? And then also, when do you decide? Okay, I'm gonna make an honest album, or this album this year is gonna be fully me acting on tape. When do you decide that? And or how? When and
Yeah.
how do you decide
Yeah.
that?
Well,
Definitely.
most of my acting albums come in the fall.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
all
okay.
of
Well,
it.
he's actually seasonal.
Yeah. It's dark outside. It's gloomy.
Yes.
That's why if you notice, on the real, if you notice, Mind of a Motherfucking Killer came out in the fall.
Okay.
And then my Christmas album came out during Christmas.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like
Yeah.
but summertime, like she brought up the summertime shit. Like I had dropped like the what is it called? It's called the Summer Break. I dropped Summer Break last last year, which was the prequel to Baseline Cabby.
Okay.
Which came out during the summer.
Which came out
The summer.
It came out during the end of the summer, going into the fall.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why I was so like. I had to get Bino on that motherfucker. Like I was like, I gotta get
that's a
Bino
fire
on
ass
it.
feature on that song. 90210, that shit go hard.
Yeah. I was like, I gotta
Yes,
get
sir.
Bino on here.
So real quick, I know you touched on a prequel to a project.
Yeah.
What's the difference between?
I'm big on that.
What's the difference between a prequel and a sequel?
Okay.
When it comes to projects,
Okay,
with
when it
movies
comes to
that's easy, but for a project,
Yeah,
what's
that's
the
actually
difference?
pretty
Like
lit.
a
Yeah, to think about
prequel is
that.
like,
'Cause I really
okay, I'm
think about
gearing
that.
y'all up. This is what's finna happen.
Okay.
Check this out. This is how we finna do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that was what summer break was. Like for summer break, like I told you, I live like 10 minutes from the beach.
Okay.
So I took my wife, we went to the beach or whatever, and I told her straight up, my wife, she good with the camera work, and she uses the same camera that my cameraman uses.
Okay.
That's lit.
So I didn't even have to use my
That's
cameraman.
lit. It's
I told her,
in-house.
Teamwork make
Yeah.
the mother.
It's in-house.
dream
on
That's
the
work.
real.
See,
I was
fool.
like, she was like, so what you want me to do? You know, wifey be honest.
Yeah.
You feel me? What you want me to do? Because I'm ready to go back home and all that shit. So I'm like, just film me. I'm finna roll a blunt and I'm finna drink this 40.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just film all of that shit.
Okay.
You feel me? I filmed all of that and I shot the commercial. Like niggas ain't doing commercials no more. Nigga, I
Right.
did a whole commercial for it. Feel me? I
That's
did
lit,
the commercial.
actually.
I put 3 of my like hottest joints that was gonna be on the album. You feel me? I shot a video. I shot Keep It a Buck. I
Okay.
shot Keep It a Buck before my album dropped. I'm like, I'm gonna give them a prequel and I'm gonna give them a single. Boom, with the video,
Okay.
so they can see and they can see the commercial.
Okay.
So now my fans are like, okay, boom, we getting ready for the album. Okay, this is what the deal is. All right, for sure.
Okay.
So now they know what they finna hear. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Okay.
content. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
gotta
content
have
is that.
that.
And content is key in this era.
Yeah,
A lot of y'all
content
know
is
that.
key.
Cinco's
sure.
always
so
saying
that's what the
that.
prequel
Content
is.
is key.
That's what the
So
prequel is.
could
You're right.
because you know, like for example, like in movies, right? A movie could drop, the sequel could drop, and then the prequel to both of those movies could drop to where they kind of play like the Joker.
Yeah.
Like it kind of
Oh, yeah,
gives us
yeah,
the story
yeah.
after we heard
The origin story.
Yeah. So is that how your music is, or you're dropping a prequel, then the project? Then
Yeah,
it's-
typically,
Okay.
I haven't done that. That's how you just gave me an idea. That was
Hello.
cold.
I need a
Moon said,
I need a
cut that
percentage.
shit.
Yeah, no, on the real.
I need a percentage, at least
No,
5.
so-
Hello.
So like,
Because a prequel to that dark album that she was talking about can kind of break down a little bit of how it got you to that dark space.
Or
Right,
actually,
'cause
like, I got
coming in
this,
as a new listener, I'm like, hey, this is fucking wild.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm like, hey.
Yeah, like no, one of my biggest projects is Leatherface, like the Leatherface and Leatherface 2.
Okay.
And like that would be dope to do a prequel to that because that's a season 2. Of course, I
Okay.
dropped that in the fall.
Yeah.
Leatherface and Leatherface 2. Those are like, aside from my my collab projects with Chewy, those are my biggest solo projects.
That's lit.
And so Leatherface 3, I'm working on that right now. And he just gave me an idea. That would be hard if like Leatherface 3 was the prequel to Leatherface 1 and 2. That should be hard as a motherfucker.
Listen, it's
that's
on
what
record too, so if it drops,
Yeah, nah.
don't make me take you to, and you independent.
I'm
Don't make me
Don't
take
let
you
me
to.
take you
I
to
had to
court.
talk to the homie.
He
Don't let me take
always
you to
trying
court.
to get a cut. Look, just like
He like, yo,
on Tuesday,
what's
talking
up
about,
with
I
this?
gave him
Yeah,
this
no,
advice,
but
his whole
that would be
career.
real dope.
I love what I love about you, Trizz, especially just through this conversation is like, it's really art with you, my nigga.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's
And
what I
that's
just
rare.
heard.
It's fucking rare, bro, and I'm really passionate about it because at the end of the day, you're an artist.
You feel
People
me?
are so fucking oblivious to that word nowadays.
Yeah,
No,
for
definitely.
sure.
What the fuck? An artist means you're creating
Yeah.
art.
Creating
You're
art.
creating an art.
And it's
form.
mad disrespectful to like people who take it at like
serious, right?
Like,
or at least the people who appreciate the art.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
that too.
I can't
That
tell
too.
you, like
That
meeting women and shit like that. Like one of the hardest things was to tell their family what I do for a living, and like, cause like they like we don't see this nigga on TV. Cause you gotta think like they looking at me. They like, okay, who's this nigga you bringing to my house? And it's like
That part.
And
A rapper?
yeah, you feel
Yeah,
me?
he's
And
like,
they-
oh, he
and
raps?
They like. She tell them like, oh, wait, because that's the first thing they gonna ask.
What does he do?
What does he do?
What does he do?
And then she say he rap. You feel me? Like that was one of my biggest hurdles in finding a woman.
Yeah.
Like,
No, definitely. But also,
feel me?
I think that's good because that separate, from the sheep from the wolves. You feel me? Like, you got the women that's just, oh, well, he's a rapper, so I'm for them fucking because he's rapping. You got the women like, my man's a rapper, and I'm standing on that.
and I'm standing on that.
I agree,
Period.
kind of, but
Period.
you got to get there first.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't even get in the door for her to say, "Yeah, my nigga's a rapper,"
Yeah.
because you are the rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But even so, like, it's like
sometimes that's a barrier. And
no, definitely. Because if my daughter comes home, like,
I date a rapper.
I
had to explain to I had to explain to mad females, families, like, nah, y'all don't understand. Like, nigga, I don't ask your daughter for shit.
Yeah.
That's my, what? Nigga, I pay for everything. What are you talking about? Right. When I take your daughter out to eat, I pay for it.
Right.
Just because you ain't never heard of me, you mean that means that I don't make money? What the hell?
It's funny though, because like 20 years ago, or maybe let's say 20 years ago, when you said you was a rapper, it's not frowned upon like it is now because everybody do it. Like 20 years ago, if you say you're a rapper, 9 times out of 10, it's like, oh shit, you're a rapper. That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, but it's so saturated now.
2022, 23.
You gotta be like Lil Baby or Drake to be like.
Think about it now. Even watching the news, when a nigga, something happens to a nigga, rapper, woo, it's like, damn, he's a rapper too. Like, you know what I mean? They don't even say the nigga name no more. It's like, rapper, woo, like, he raps too. Damn. Nigga in the car accident, rapper, woo, because everybody's a fucking rapper. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, also the bright side of that is like, it's good that became a big occupation because like, you got doctors, you got lawyers, you have, you know, all these other occupations, and if rapper is one of those occupations, I'm cool with that.
I mean, if you making money from it, I get it, but I definitely can see why people would be like, you a rapper?
And I understand that, but then that
I'm a DJ, and when I hear that, I'm like, damn, you a rap? You rap too? Damn, all right.
Do you feel like it's easy to balance your artistry in the business, or do you feel like it's complicated?
Nah, it's only like complicated within myself because I get jealous easy.
Okay. So elaborate on that.
When you say jealous of other people, or this is a very open place today.
So yourself
I'm finna get real
progress.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so like my wife is a big Moneybagg Yo fan, and that bothers me.
And why though?
But why? Because I fuck with Moneybagg Yo also.
Moneybagg Yo is dope.
It's not even because it's
Moneybagg Yo is dope. I'm not saying I'm not finna sit up here and say he's trash, but like it just bothers me. Yeah. Like when she's singing his shit word for word and she getting out the shower, I'm like, all right, bitch, I do that too. Nah, I'm not calling my wife a bitch.
No, if you married or engaged, you respect your queen.
Like, for real. And then it's like she really likes Dave East, and that just irritates me. I don't care. I said that shit on the interview. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm honest.
No, we respect that. Yeah.
She fucks with Dave East heavy, and like it just she don't be telling me like, oh, he's sexy or nothing. She just like she bumped that nigga shit. So I'll be like, all right, nigga, cool. It's cool.
You know, it's crazy. One of the homies that I grew up with, like one of my day one homies, he fuck with Dave East so heavy, and I just cannot get into Dave East, bro. Like that's not my Steve.
I can't either, but I really I think if it was any artist, it would have said well. Isn't that the specific?
That's what it is.
Do you feel like
that's what
it
is? Because okay. Look, this is the thing, bro.
I'm
an artist. Like,
so I ain't gonna lie. Like my wife,
competition. Right? Exactly. She said it. Like my wife, she bumps my shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like she'll be playing my shit. But like when she be like bumping hella shit and like she'll be watching like King. She's a real King Von fan and shit. So she'll be like playing his videos. And like she'll be like singing this shit. I'm talking about going hard. Or no, let me tell y'all one nigga. I took her to Rolling Loud in Miami. We went to Miami.
That's the best time to go to Miami.
When Chief Keef went on, like she went crazy, and my blood was boiling.
Hey, the nigga had that motherfucker show like this.
I was like, fucking relax.
Hey, but
relax. We need to answer that young relax.
Like, cause my wife, she mad supportive. Like, she'll support me. But like when I see that, I just be like. But so to answer your question, like, that bothers the fuck out of me.
But can it motivate you at the same time?
What it won't do is stop my hustle.
No, that's
fire. Bro, I feel like it helps even like, cause like you said, you competitive, so it's like, you know, it's damn, you going, all right, bet now I gotta drop something. You better do the same shit too. You better go up to it. You in the shower singing my shit now, like you feel me? I'm going.
Cause like she'll be listening to my stuff, and I'll be like, you're only doing that cause I'm here. Turn that shit off. That shit is annoying as fuck.
Hey, nigga, she as soon as this nigga walk in, she put this nigga video on and try to rap his shit.
Nah, I'm trying to catch you listening to it. Then I know it's genuine.
Yeah.
But like, like But what I don't do is I don't be like, y'all turn that shit off. I don't want to sound. I don't want to be annoying. One, and I don't, you know what I mean. I don't want to be no loser. Like I know you gonna listen to other shit,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
You'll be naive to know to think that, right?
Right.
So I know we've been speaking on wifey and the stuff that you kind of don't like. Can we speak on some things like how are you managing being in a full marriage and being in probably one of the most, if not the
damn question.
Okay, you asked it.
I
didn't know you were gonna ask it. You sure?
Take it.
No, that's awesome. I'm glad you asked.
Okay, go ahead.
We all are on the same page because I was literally gonna ask the same thing, and also like, so there's how do I? Okay, so like, you're a rapper. Everybody knows like the cliche that comes with being a rapper is being around bitches.
But it's not even like a cliche now. Like that's a reality. Like if you
you're right.
If you a pop and you don't even gotta be a rapper. Like this me being a DJ. Like my girl.
Yeah, if you a popping ass nigga, you gonna have bitches around.
Have bitches. Period.
Like, is that ever a conflict? Like, or are you just?
It's
or
like,
do you really not be around a lot of bitches like that?
No, I mean like. She knows the situations where bitches need to be around. Like if I'm at a video, she does not care if I call 100 bitches to come to the video shoot, she doesn't care.
Okay,
like that doesn't bother her.
Okay,
like it was a time I was shooting a video and like I'll never forget it. Like the stripper was in front of me and my wife was setting off set. She was standing off set. And I was looking like this. She was like, grab her ass and stop trying to act like you just.
So wifey is hella supportive.
So I'm like doing that. I'm dancing or whatever. And she was like, she just basically told me, just don't ever make it weird. Like, I know, you know, we going home together. Like, no, my wife is very cool about it. Like, but what makes it hard is like, it's crazy because it's harder online than it is
in reality.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
I don't like pictures or nothing like that. I don't respond to DMs and nothing like that. It's like there's nothing there for me because I'm married. So like, it's like,
period.
Feel me? Like
so it works for you guys because you are faithful.
Yeah.
That's where shit be going sour for other people is because
not just be faithful. I feel like
honesty
fucks up a lot of people's shit. Like if you honest from the get go, like me, like I'm a poly nigga. Like off rip, you feel me? So if you know you trying to talk to me, you already know what's coming with me. So if I already telling you like I'm into polygamically, you feel me? Like you can't come to me and be like, oh, I want to be monogamous with you, because I already told you from the get go that's not my energy. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
You feel me?
I think if anything, because you could be in that type of relationship and it could still be rough and bad.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So I think what they got going on is just security. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's insecure. You know what I'm saying? It's just that they secure with their marriage. You know what I'm saying? They secure with, nigga, there's a stripper, it's your video, slap that bitch ass. Like, stop playing. Like, what are you doing? You feel me? Because like she said, nigga, you're coming home with me anyway. And I'm here. And I'm right here. Slap that bitch.
And after the video, like she was talking to the stripper, like they was on some girl shit. Like she was like, girl, I don't care about that. We just, you know, we're just doing this shit for camera shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think that's probably the biggest hurdle is having somebody like that. Once you have her, it's good. It's green, right? It's green.
No, definitely.
It's just like people don't understand that like when you married, you don't have sex every day.
100% you don't.
For sure.
When you live in the same house, nigga, you not having sex every day.
I didn't have to be married to know that one.
You have what?
I said I didn't have to be married to know that one. That's how it is.
As soon as you live with somebody, it's sex every day. Shit out the window.
That's out.
That is the biggest hurdle, and I'm sure it is for her. Like I'm a sex addict.
Okay.
I'm a fucking addict. Like I want to fucking wake up. I want to fuck. I want to fuck.
That part.
Before I play Xbox, I want to fuck. Before I leave, I want to fuck. Before I get in the shower, I want to fuck. When I get out, I want to fuck. I want to fuck all fucking day.
We're gonna zoom in on Darby. We're gonna zoom in on Darby's face too. That shit funny as hell.
No, for sure. No, all I want sex. Like nigga. If God told me like I'm gonna give you a woman, but she never gonna have no money, but she gonna fuck you all the time. Anytime you want, I'm taking her.
That's crazy because I'm taking the opposite. Like you feel me? I don't gotta fuck all the time.
Fuck that money.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a damn.
Give me some dough.
Find money.
Give me some bread.
I want to fuck all day long.
I want the in between.
Right.
But it's funny that he said that because one of our OGs, like one of the homie OG, he was like, a lot of niggas don't be honest. Like. When they talk to a woman because a lot of niggas want to fuck.
I want to fuck all day long.
He's like, a lot of niggas don't be honest with their girl. Like, I want to fuck.
Yeah.
I want to fuck a
Once.
lot, and they'll tell me, they'll be
A
honest
lot.
on how much they want to fuck. You feel me? So I feel like he's saying, and the OG was saying like a lot of relationships don't last because they're not honest of how much they want to fuck.
Yeah.
You feel me? Niggas want to fuck. He said the difference between
Fuck all
women
day,
want
nigga.
security and niggas want to fuck.
And women and like men, we more physical. Like, for example, like I don't encourage cheating or none of that
100%,
shit.
I don't either.
I'm not into that. But what I'm saying is, it's like, nigga, when men cheat, it's strictly
To nut.
give me that pussy and I'm going home. Bitch, don't call me. Don't say nothing to me.
Facts.
Nothing.
Damn near might nut and be pissed off that I did it.
A bitch is sorry. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say that in front of women, but a woman is all emotional. A woman is all emotional. She want to
I ain't
text.
gonna cap,
She
my
want to
nigga.
talk. And all
I'm
that
being
shit.
dead ass.
I'm not letting no off brand.
No, hell no.
No, I'm saying by the time
He said by the time he said I damn near might nut and then be mad that
Oh
I
no,
even did it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, after the
That was
that
just
post nut
hilarious.
clarity is terrible.
It's
What?
just bad.
Oh my god.
bad.
Oh my god, that post nut clarity is the worst.
Bro, one of the homies, shout out to my homie, the homie Spud, you know, the homie Spud.
Post-nut
he
clarity
was
is
like,
You name dropping on the pod? You wild.
Right,
Go
but
ahead.
I definitely know who Spud is.
Shout
Me
out to
too.
Shout out to the homie Spud. He know, but it's not no crazy shit. But shout out to
Okay,
the
go
homie
ahead.
Spud. My homie Spud always said this, right? Because this was back when I was single and shit. He used to be like, "You about to go where to LA? Go fuck a bitch." He'd be like, "All right, jack off." If you still
And
want
then if you still wanna
go,
go,
go. But he was like, "Nah, I guarantee you're not gonna go." And that's some real
That's
shit.
a fact.
That is
That's a
some-
fact.
that's
That's a
some-
fact. That's a
yeah.
fact.
That's a fact. That's why
After you bust a nut, you be like, nigga,
Hell
fuck
no.
that bitch.
I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, as soon as you know, you start contemplating. Wait, $30 in gas.
Fuck that.
Like, nah, hell
Might have to pull up to
Jack
her
off
apartment.
first.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm green.
Yeah.
bruh.
Nigga, I'm cool.
Dang,
cool.
Do I gotta be burned up out of this spot?
Bust
That's
one.
funny as
Get
hell.
up out of here.
So I know we segue, but you saying being married, sex isn't every day,
No.
but you love fucking. So
love-
how's that working out within your marriage?
Yeah,
I mean,
shit.
like, I get to the point to where, like, nigga, I'm not trying to fuck up a happy home. I also come home to dinner, nigga. I
Yeah.
come home, like, I got my
Period.
2 dogs, like, I lay next to my wife every night. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Okay.
and I also understand that that's not a reality.
Right.
That's not a
Good.
reality.
100%.
I'm
You know
not
what I mean? Like,
stupid.
I'm not dumb, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, anybody who's been as long, like, me and my wife been together for, what is this, 2023? We've been together for 9 years.
That's lit.
We've been
Shout out-
married.
Wow,
Shout out to that.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Congrats.
We've
Wow.
been married for a year.
Okay.
In February, right?
This February, yeah.
I saw that.
You do your research, my
Oh, yeah,
dog.
on the real.
February 22nd, I believe.
Golly. Oh yeah.
Nah, yeah.
February 22nd.
Don't fuck
You
around
are
with-
on it.
Lurk master.
Okay, yeah, so
Hey,
February.
hey,
I
real
stalk
quick,
niggas'
talk
Instagram professional.
real
Yeah.
quick, off subject. Any nigga who's fucking with Darby, bro, good luck.
Good luck.
She
Nah,
is,
nigga, any nigga that comes to the pod, nigga, you better hope you don't know like Derby. No, nigga.
She said February 22nd. Yeah.
she
We on
is
that.
a dirt digger.
We on that.
She's
Yeah.
she should have been Batwoman. Nigga.
Hey, you should come with a shovel on this motherfucker because you dig it up, all of it.
bro.
But
I'm gonna
But
start
yeah.
doing that. Bring
But
this shit.
yeah, I don't. I just accept the fact that, like, you know, I've had my fun.
yes,
I'm
That's dope.
31 years old.
Definitely.
You know what I'm
I like
saying?
that.
That's dope.
I've had
Maturity.
my fun. Like, before meeting my wife, nigga, I was on tour, nigga. I didn't went overseas. I did it.
Yeah.
He said I was
She
fucking.
know that. You feel me? My wife know that. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm at a point to where it's like, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
You can't.
what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
just
You can't.
always
Depending on
like-
what the cake is, you can't have it.
Sacrifices
Like,
and
it
would be dope if
compromise.
you could.
Like, we got two type of cakes.
I'm putting my bacon hat on. I'm gonna bake my own
Nah.
cake then if I got to. Hello.
Nah, definitely.
I respect that. So what's up, Darby?
I have another question.
Yeah, I want to get some more female
We'll let
perspective.
you do your thing.
I have another question. In what song was it? I believe it was in your song.
He's
On
shaking
and
his head
On.
already. He said what?
I believe it's in your song On and On, and you said, I look at life so different since I had my accident. What was this accident that you...
Oh, in 2020.
If you want to talk about it also.
Yeah, no, I'll talk about it. It's cool. I was in 2020. I was boxing and shit, and I was going to boxing class or whatever. I was living in Ontario at the time, right before I moved to the OC,
Mm-hmm.
and I was fucked up. I was faded. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like off a couple shots of tequila. I had smoked the blunt real quick.
You was about to go box while you was faded?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So, but not box nobody.
Oh.
Just go to boxing
Just,
class.
okay, got it.
So, I got on the freeway or whatever, and like, I was texting too. I'm actually really ashamed to talk about this shit.
I'm
but
sorry.
I can tell the energy has changed a little bit.
I'm
But
so
I
sorry.
definitely- but that's what it's good.
I was curious.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
it's all good. Like, nah, I'm not tripping off of it. But anyway, I got on the 10 freeway. I was off of Archibald right there. Off Archibald and the 10, right there where Top Golf is.
Yeah.
So I get on the freeway, and like I was about to merge on the 15. So you know what's that's after Milliken.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
so I'm about to merge on
Yep, that's Milliken.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm about to merge on the 15. And like, man, this fucking semi truck jumped in front of me. And like I was texting. So like I'm like this and I'm going like 75 and I do this and I look up and I swear to God the truck had to be like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet in front of me. So I didn't have enough time to like swerve.
Yeah.
So I tried to swerve, and then I tried to swerve. I didn't make it or whatever. And I slammed on my brakes, and I slid under the truck.
Oh,
So at this point, I'm like super panicking, and like I'm under the truck, and I see the traffic coming. And as I'm like this, I'm trying to unhook my car, but I couldn't. And like all I could think about was like, damn, like I'm finna go out like this. This is trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my fan, they seen the pictures because I had ended up posting them. Anyway, I was under the truck, an 18-wheeler, and I was just thinking like, man, I hope this nigga realize I'm under here. Like, nigga, stop driving. Like he's dragging me.
Yeah. Okay.
Dragging the car, bro. And I finally get unhooked, and the car is being pressed down on me.
Okay.
Like, so now it's
gosh.
caving in.
Yeah.
It's caving in or whatever, and finally it spent off and went off to the side, and then I pushed the doors out. My driver door didn't open, my passenger door open. And what scared me the most actually wasn't even the crash, it was all the blood. Like I was looking and I was covered in blood. I was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I was
No, yeah,
like,
that's some
yo,
scary
Where's the blood?
That
Where's
is
the
some
blood
scary
from?
all
shit.
over my face. It was all over my face. So I'm like, I got blood on my face. I got blood on on my arms and my knees.
Okay.
Right. So as I push the door open, I kick the door open, I get out the car, and then like I see these ladies jumping out the car, running towards me with water and towels. They look like angels.
Wow.
Tell me
Wow.
why.
That's
They was
deep.
running towards
Towels
me.
and water?
Towels and water, bro.
That's a
And then
blessing.
the lady, the Mexican lady, she said, lay down, you in shock. And so I got down on the ground and I laid down. And then she gave me water and she was like, is there anybody I should call? I'm like, nigga, 911. Nigga, call them.
Yeah.
So
No,
they called the cops, and then I was like, yeah, call my mama, you feel me? Or
That
whatever.
part right there.
So they called the cops, and then they called my mom or whatever. The ambulance came, and I'm still breathing, and I still feel like a nigga, right? So it's like the ambulance get there. And I was like, I'm not getting in there, fool.
They finna charge you $3 million.
Hey, on the real.
No,
Hey,
damn.
throw me in the backseat. Drive me over
It's
there.
3 G's to get in there.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I already know.
So,
I
like,
said
I
unless
know.
my arm is off,
So like
do
I was
not
like
put
my
me in there.
pet on the real. So what the ambulance will do, they said you gotta sign this. Because if we leave,
And you
die.
die.
Yeah.
It's
That's
your
not on
fault.
us.
Yeah.
so I was
Correct.
like, all right, Michelle, give me that shit. So I signed it. I was
Oh,
like,
God.
yeah. I signed it. I'm like, get up out of here. Ambulance dip. My dad throw me in the hoop. Nigga, I'm in the car. I go to the shit. I just get 6 stitches in my leg.
That's a
Oh,
blessing.
okay.
To leave
That is
that,
a
to
blessing.
leave that incident, bro, with his 660s, that's a blessing.
That's it.
That was
on the
pure
real.
God.
The experience
So
sounds
that's to answer your question. That's what that
It
was.
was
And I was curious, like I was wondering if it was like, cause I was dirt digger derby, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, it
You
doesn't
just
look like
made
he
that
got
up, too?
shot.
I ain't
I'm
never-
like, maybe it was a car
It was
accident.
a car accident. Yeah.
And I was curious because I got in a really bad car accident
Oh,
before
really?
too. Same situation, combination of texting and dozing off at the same time.
Did you take that ambulance ride?
No, I didn't. And if I was to show you guys the pictures of my car, you
Oh.
wouldn't even believe
That you made
that
it
I
out.
left with no injuries except like a little chunk of glass was like stuck in my arm that I just picked out.
God is good, ain't
Like
he?
literally, like I ran into the back
God is
of a
good.
big rig, but the kind that has like the flatbed in the back.
You ran
And
in front
so-
of you ran behind a big rig?
So It was parked. I was driving like 50.
Oh, you were
and it
fading.
was parked. No, I was just getting off of a third shift, a graveyard shift, nigga, half sleep.
Yeah.
And their ramp was lowered into the street because he had just took some stuff off the back of his truck.
Oh, word.
So I literally flew off the ramp like Fast and the Furious. Like,
wow.
God is my
Where
witness.
you
Like,
at?
They say driving
Right?
sleepy
When
is
I work-
worse than driving drunk.
It
sure.
is. But when I worked at
sure.
Amazon, it was when I worked at Amazon.
No,
I was on the same street as my job.
You really dozing in and off.
And
You're delirious.
sometimes you feel like your eyes are open, but you're really
Driving-
asleep.
Literally,
Driving
until
sleepy
you
is
feel your
crazy.
shit bob, and then you like, I'm tripping. I
Driving
gotta pull
sleepy
over.
is
I'm
crazy.
dead sleep.
No, that ass though. But all right, so my thing is, for all my people that's independent, the artists that are independent, that's trying to be independent and actually really live off this shit and not cap off this shit. You feel me?
Hello.
What advice can you give them?
Stay consistent.
Okay.
Consistency is key.
I don't know what y'all faith is, but stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying?
No matter what
That's
you
major
really
key.
believe in.
And spend money on shit that actually matter.
Yeah,
I like that.
AKA, you gotta spend money to make money. So
The
don't be
only
afraid.
the only thing that you have to do every day is what? Eat and sleep.
Facts.
That's it. That's literally it. Like I literally
And sleep
live.
is free.
I literally, it ain't
Well,
free.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
you need
well,
a place.
depending on how much
Yeah.
your rent is.
Yeah.
Your rent is that's how much your sleep costs. Is whatever your rent is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like but I feel what you're saying. You can fall asleep anywhere. But at the same time, it's just like, sleeping and eating is the most important things in life. And like if you can get past that part of it, like you can make it happen. Like I see a lot of these artists don't have websites. They don't have merch. I just did a
Free
show.
gyms.
I just did a show real quick before we get up out of here. I just did a show, and I don't want to say the person's name,
Okay, you don't got to.
but
Give them clout.
they didn't have no merch.
and that's a big thing.
They didn't have
That's a
no
big thing.
merch.
That's a big thing.
And like on top of my guarantee, okay, look, I got my guarantee, which is the show money.
Right.
Yes.
At the merch booth,
It went up.
nigga. I can't tell you how many times I made more money
At the
off
merch.
of sweaters and
Wow,
t-shirts and
that's
CDs.
deep.
Fool. What you sound? What?
Fuck the
And
show.
niggas. and-
Fuck the show, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. Like artists be mad sleep.
They're
They-
selling themselves
Mad
short.
I do
Niggas will go get an eighth of weed. They'll go to Roof Chris. They'll go buy them some jewelry and don't have no merchandise.
Hood rat shit.
No,
That shit
definitely.
is stupid.
And it's
as
crazy.
fuck.
It's crazy because if anybody, I'm sure y'all both been on the road.
Yeah.
Niggas is buying merch.
No, definitely.
Yes, they
Niggas
are.
is buying merch.
Yeah.
Like every person I've ever been on the road with or been doing shows where they selling merch, sometimes the merch be basic shit, just their name or niggas is
Buying.
buying
it.
that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they buy merch the most in overseas. Like I toured in Germany. I toured in
That's
Switzerland.
Latin.
Wow, that's
lit.
hard.
That's lit.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, thank you.
That's
I
lit
toured
as fuck.
all over Europe, bro. When I say you talking about buying merch,
Yeah.
what, nigga? That's food and rent. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, them
Ooh.
niggas is buying teas. They buying CDs. They buying vinyl. they
CDs,
buying all of that
DVDs,
shit.
Like
See?
when you doing those overseas shows, right?
Yeah.
Because I know it's easier to get all your shit around when you're doing domestic because you can just throw it in the car, ship it, whatever. But like getting a lot of shit out of the town out of the country is kind of challenging.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when you
so how do you
leave-
do? What do you do?
Well, when you leave and everything, that shit costs money to get it over there. But
Yeah.
if you're getting paid to go over there, you're not really tripping because
Yeah.
it's already paid for.
Right.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
I've toured. I've only toured overseas one time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it was 35 shows. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
that's
I noticed. First of all, Europeans.
Yeah.
They appreciate music more than
They support-
America will ever appreciate music.
I think Europeans
Will
appreciate
ever
art. Period.
First
No,
of all,
definitely.
we get it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like all of us in this room, right? Our
Yeah.
favorite artist is performing, let's just say Ontario, right?
Yeah.
What we gonna do? We gonna be like, I mean, all right, when that nigga come back, fool.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel
Facts.
me?
No,
Right.
facts.
That's
Facts.
Out
facts.
there, they like, we gotta get them tickets, and they calling all their homies. They like, yo, Trizz is in town, YG is in town, Kendrick in town, whatever the fuck, we gotta get there.
Yeah.
We have to go because they don't
We
live
don't know
here.
when they coming
We
back.
don't know when they coming back.
Nah, yeah.
And they buying all your shit up.
That's lit.
They buying all your merchandise.
I gotta get my overseas.
That's all part of it on the real. I'm trying to go to Africa too.
Yeah,
I'm in South Africa, Johannesburg. Yeah. Bro, my fan base is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never been there. I'm from Nigeria, but I've never been to South
there.
Africa. That's dope. Maybe
I
we
want
have
to
to
go
go
to
out there.
Johannesburg.
That's hard.
That's definitely.
Johannesburg.
And I'm glad we speaking on that. If there's 3 places you could perform at right now that you've never performed at,
Where would it
you
be?
going?
Johannesburg, Australia, and Alaska. Yeah.
And then 3 features that you can get right now.
3 features right now: Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and
This nigga's a rapper.
He rapper.
Shout out to Snoop.
He said Eminem.
And emphasize on shout out to
Eminem,
Snoop.
Snoop Dogg, and Beyonce.
Wow.
You're smart.
So, yeah.
No, he's there. Come on.
Hey,
man.
you know what's crazy, my nigga? That niggas is not even thinking that.
No, hell no.
Niggas will
They
say
most
Drake,
definitely
and I
would've
respect
had
that too. But
listed
Beyonce, like a rap feature with a Beyonce,
Beyonce was like, Trizz, get over here,
You're
nigga.
done.
And I'm not paying you shit. I'll be like, bet. All right, what I gotta say?
like,
All
bro,
right.
You want me to whistle on this motherfucker?
What you want? What you want?
you are so fucking out of here. It's crazy. If
Yeah,
you had a
definitely.
Beyonce feature,
No, definitely.
You're out of here.
You're out of here.
You're out of here.
And people don't even realize
For
that.
life.
Come on.
They realize
no,
that.
for life. Like you're out of here.
For life.
Yeah.
That's
For
bigger
life.
than any.
I'm gonna keep it real. This is crazy to say, but like the Drake feature is not gonna do much like you think.
Not like a Beyonce though.
Nah, hell no.
It's not gonna do like a Drake feature will go crazy, but it's not gonna do a Beyonce.
No.
Cause at the end of the day, she's a woman. You're getting women.
I don't even think that
think
she
women.
just. I think Beyonce by far, hands down, has the biggest, the most strongest, the most ready to beat your ass fan base on the planet.
100%.
You think
Beehive going crazy.
Beehive will blow you down.
Beehive will catch you at your concert.
Beehive against
Beyonce got the biggest fan base in the world right
No,
now.
100%. I think Beyonce. When it comes to
You
this
think,
female,
but do you think that Beyonce is more famous than Snoop Dogg?
No. I don't think she's more famous because you can go to places like
You making that face, but look, that's real chop though.
No.
Nobody is more famous
Nobody's
than
bigger than Snoop Dogg.
Nobody is more famous than Snoop Dogg, nigga. Nobody.
Snoop.
Nobody.
Snoop DJs, nigga. Snoop is in movies.
it's not even about the DJ.
Snoop Dogg's face
Snoop Dogg
is the most famous face in the
planet.
world, nigga.
And he
What
does,
is you
like,
talking
he does,
about?
like, commercials.
What?
all this
bro,
shit.
Snoop Dogg is the most famous
You
nigga
ever
in the world.
heard that saying? Snoop just be doing shit.
Yeah. Snoop just be
You
doing
don't
shit.
never hear Beyonce just be doing shit. No,
Nah.
you hear, damn Snoop, you got a motherfucking SPO commercial. We
Bro.
do really speaking
I was
Spanish.
bro.
We really speaking Spanish. I like it.
Bro, see, what made me really realize this, I was on a plane one day and we were, I met this dude and he found out I rapped or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then we were talking about rappers and he was like, yeah, I don't really know rap. And I started naming names and I named Drake. And then he said he had never heard of him. He said, I've only heard of rappers like Snoop Dogg or...
Bro.
Like, that name, like, nigga, that name
You gotta think
alone.
how long. You gotta think how long.
That's pretty mind blowing to me.
Snoop Dogg is on a whole nother level,
Bro, you gotta think about how long this man been rapping.
Yeah, he's the biggest person in the world. I don't give a fuck what nobody
Then
say.
you gotta think how long has he been irrelevant with over time. So
bro.
when you think of
Yeah,
rap,
that's what I was
you
thinking.
think of
Same
you think of Smooth. You feel me?
I think for one, first of all, Snoop Dogg is a West Coast pioneer. One. And on top of that,
For
he
sure.
just nigga, I be in like every single time I've been to Nigeria and my hair looks like this. Snoopy Doggy Dog, Snoopy Doggy Dog. Every time I've been to Nigeria, every single time I've been up there, with my hair
actually
like this.
crazy.
That's what I
man.
can say about the West. Like, the Atlanta and Chicago may be on top right now, and maybe even Detroit.
I think New York.
But don't nobody got legends like we do.
No, I think
can't nobody fuck with
to add on to
California.
that, I think we just influential.
We more influential than
100%.
any coast in the world, nigga. Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, nigga. We got to give it to Pac, but
I was
it's
gonna
like
say.
Pac is.
I mean,
But he's still
not.
bro, even if we talk about E40,
Pop is still
nigga,
West Coast.
E40,
Whether he's from North,
E40, nigga.
even E40.
They say Pac is from the West Coast, but he's not.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not. He's
I
not.
thought it was from New
Pop,
York.
it's the same thing we talked about earlier about how we was talking about, you know, where you matured at, where you your stripes at.
Bro, that nigga left New York at like 19, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
But he did, but he's not popping.
He went to high school with Jada Pinkett in New York.
But he's not popping in New York.
It doesn't matter.
He popping on the coast.
You feel me?
Yeah,
He's not popping. He's not popping in New York.
He can't say he's
When
from
all
here.
eyes on
He
me,
wouldn't be able to
drop.
say he's
All
from
eyes
here.
on me is a West Coast. That's ours.
That's definitely our project, but
Yeah,
he's
no, that's
he's
our
not a
project.
West Coast
That's
nigga.
ours. Yeah, no,
Bro,
he's
went to
not
high school
either.
with Jada
But
Pinkett
like-
in New York.
But like
Or wherever it was.
Ice Cube, come on, ain't nobody in Atlanta bigger than Ice Cube.
Come on.
Nobody. Ain't nobody in Atlanta
Maybe
bigger than Snoop
except
Dogg. No. Who?
Outkast.
No, that's the only people you can name. They're
That's
not
the only
bigger than
people-
Snoop.
I'm
They're not
talking
bigger than
about
Snoop.
Ice Cube, though.
They're not bigger
But
They're
we
not bigger
talking
than
about-
Ice Cube
I
either.
think so. I think so.
You tripping. Yeah, you
I think it's
tripping.
right there.
You tripping.
I think so. Outkast?
Outkast is
Because
bigger than Ice
Atlanta
Cube.
staple.
Outkast
Ice
is
Cube?
bigger than. No, he's not, bro.
I think
no,
so.
he's not.
I think
no,
so.
they're not. No,
I
they're
think so.
not.
They're
not.
I think so.
Outkast is bigger than Ice Cube. Are you crazy?
Ice Cube is in movies too, Muda.
I
I don't think so.
That's
No.
what he's here.
No.
But if we talk about like
No.
staples, Outkast is an Atlanta
No.
staple.
Yeah, but
They're not bigger than Ice
They're not a
Cube.
worldwide stable.
They're
You
not
don't
bigger
think
than Ice
niggas
Cube.
know about Outkast in Switzerland?
Yeah, but I don't
But Ice Cube is like
Niggas don't know about Ice Cube in Nigeria. I'm telling you.
You're tripping.
Possibly. Let me not, because we're live. They might. But
Do they know about the dog?
huh? They know about Snoop Dogg.
They know about the dog.
Snoop Dogg
Period.
is
It's over
unquestionable.
with.
Yeah,
It's
for
over
sure.
with.
You know, Snoop Dogg is dead, but
Snoop
Ice
Dogg,
Cube,
nigga.
I don't know. But respect to the OGs and the pioneers. I'm not taking away from none of the OGs. Niggas is legends, but that's how
And
I
if
feel.
you giving us Pac, they really done.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
No.
They
I've
really
never
do.
questioned Atlanta's bigger than LA or the West Coast. We are the biggest influence in the
But
industry.
Atlanta had it for the last 20 years.
No, definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
I think
For sure.
it went New York, it went Cali,
The South. The South have it.
Then they had the
bro.
South.
The South.
The
But then
influence,
Chicago-
bro.
but
But we
Chicago- I think Chicago
we talk
got
about
it more now.
The
influence.
South gonna have it.
Influence?
The South gonna have it
And we
for
talk
the
about
next
influence.
10
Chicago
years.
got it right now.
The South
now, y'all
just
talk
know
about-
Because I
it.
think drill's overseas, nigga.
Yeah, drill's going crazy right now.
But as a
Nah,
whole,
but Chicago is only it because like they had some inspirational like drill music, but like their artists are not as big as Atlanta or
oh
Cali.
no,
No, 100%, no.
They're not.
No,
But
100%.
like that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about legendary shit. Like Atlanta, them niggas are like out of here. They are like they run the music.
No, 100%.
For
They
sure.
literally
For sure.
run
It's not
the
even a
music.
question. It's not a question. It's not even a
So,
question.
so since we talk about fans, and I know we kind of short for time, but
Yeah, we are. So let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
where's your biggest fan base from?
My biggest fan base is in California.
There it
If
is.
we talk about we diving in even more deeper.
Oh, Kansas City and Denver. Kansas. My biggest fan base is in Kansas City and Denver.
Okay, so
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know, I just went on tour in Denver. You feel me? So it's crazy, like how much the West Coast influenced Denver alone. Like, they love
Well,
gangster
because they
rap.
don't have a culture.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
they piggyback off of the closest coast, and that's us.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Every
saying?
tour I ever been on, we've stopped in Denver.
Yeah.
Denver, West Coast, what fan base, or let me ask you this, what fan base do you feel like is your core? Like
My
spending
core
money. I mean, when you drop it,
Spending
you know,
money, that's a whole different conversation. Because California don't spend money.
Because to me, I feel like
They do
the
not.
fan that spend the money are to me is the core. Because
Yeah,
without
okay,
y'all,
all right, yeah. Okay, Boise, Idaho.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Wow.
damn, you touching some markets
Yeah.
that niggas are.
Boise,
You touching
Idaho.
untapped markets.
That niggas that would never touch.
That's why it's getting tapped, because those niggas
Yeah,
ain't
Boise,
tapping it.
Idaho. It's the city in Detroit. Fuck, I forgot the name.
We got
of that
Lansing,
city.
Flint. We got
It's the closest to Detroit, but I can't remember the name.
Toledo.
I did Toledo.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It's
did
not that
Toledo. So I can't remember, but somewhere in Ohio, where did we kill merch at? No, the Northwest, but Portland. Portland is the, oh my God, I love Portland. I love Portland because, you know, they was the first to legalize the dope.
Yeah, facts.
you feel me?
Facts.
So like,
Facts.
Gotta have love there.
Portland and shit. Kansas City. Kansas City is my second home, but you know, niggas know I came up with Tech 9 and shit. So like,
That's
that was my
lit,
first
yeah.
tour and everything. So I get a
Nice.
lot of love out there. But I wish California, like even I just did a show at Armani Caesar,
Mhm.
and like you know she Griselda and everything. I got the same booking agent as a lot of the artists on Griselda.
Okay.
So like I just did a show with Armani Caesar, and like they bought merch, but like they didn't buy merch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to like the Midwest or I go to the East Coast and shit like that,
I love
like
the Midwest.
But you know what? A lot of that is. A lot of that is like, damn, we ain't gonna see Trizz here for years.
Yeah.
No,
we're not gonna
facts.
see him again.
Like I could buy a shirt from Trizz next month because I know I'm gonna see him. So
Exactly. So like, I don't. First of all, nigga,
Respectfully.
ain't no state better than my state, nigga.
Hello.
That's California for life.
That
Big
part.
West Coast.
So I understand.
Big
where,
West, nigga. Big West, nigga.
I understand where my fans out here is coming from. They like, nigga, I don't really have it, and nigga, I'll catch you at the next one. You feel me? Because they know I'm around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
So like, but yeah.
So California, this is, and I ask this question to all artists, especially California artists.
Yeah.
IE, LA, fan base. Which one rocking with you?
The IE.
Hello.
All day long.
Wow.
I like to hear
The
that.
IE all day long.
That's good.
It don't matter where I'm booked out here, nigga. The
IE
IE
niggas is
coming
coming.
outside, yeah.
We like that, man.
Yeah,
Again, my boy Trizz coming through and blessing us. We appreciate you, Trizz.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so
Like
much.
no, 100%, bro. We gonna get you back on the pod. 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
For shit show. You feel me? So
Sure.
we appreciate you, Trizz, man. Giving us free gems.
Yeah.
You feel me? Really giving us a different vibe of you, a deeper vibe of you, man. And we wish you more success. You feel me?
I wish you guys more success.
And we
King.
appreciate that.
I
King.
definitely got to
I'm
pull up
taking
to
away-
a show.
I'm taking away from this the concept of separating what we say the artistry,
The artistry from the artist.
From the artist. No, definitely.
And that's a perspective that you gave us all, right? Because we have to respect the art.
No,
and
definitely.
understand that it's art.
You gotta understand the biggest millionaires is all artists. Like you got
Facts.
when I'm saying like Will Smith don't really be killing robots, nigga. Why can't I be on tape? Why can't I be on tape talking about rape?
Nah, dead ass. I
Y'all
feel
can
that.
look at me crazy, but I'm being real. I'm
No, that's
acting.
real shit,
I'm
you know,
acting,
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
Feel
Because
me?
niggas ain't gonna question you if they brought you to Law and Order SVU to write the.
Feel
write
me?
this
Ain't nobody
episode.
gonna say shit.
But before we leave though, and I really want to touch on this before because we didn't really get to touch on it. How the fuck was it feel to be on Everybody Hate Chris? You feel me? And all that shit. You feel me? Like we didn't really touch on that.
I know, we
I
kinda-
was in the
we kinda
extension
brushed right
pod for that section alone. Cause y'all fuck what them niggas is talking. I want to know how that's about. You feel me?
Okay, so like I got into acting when I was 14, so that was 2006. Like
okay.
3 years, all right, 4
You
years.
was 14 in 2006.
Yeah, I'm 31 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I look old, but anyway.
Nah, nigga, you look young, nigga. You look young, nigga.
So, yeah, 2006. That was my first background role. Was Everybody
Like
Is
an
Chris.
extra?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I got into, but they gave me some dope ass like scenes and shit.
That's
You feel
lit.
me?
That's lit.
And like I wasn't like outcast. Like nigga, I was eating with the actors. Nigga, I was eating.
Period.
with,
Point blank.
That's
I was
lit.
eating with everybody. We was on set and everything. So then I did Hannah Montana. I did Numbers.
Wow.
I did School for Scoundrels.
Ooh.
I did Drill Bit Taylor.
Ooh.
I
fuck with
did.
Drill Bit Taylor. That was my shit.
I'm in the locker room scene. Nigga.
Yeah.
I'm in
That shit was
scene.
hard.
Yeah. So yeah, I've always wanted to be an actor and everything. Like I'm like very animated and shit like that. So my mom or my dad met somebody because my dad used to drive MTA buses and shit.
Okay.
Like that. You feel me? Like I said, I'm from LA too.
Yeah.
So like my dad was an MTA driver or whatever. And he met somebody that like worked for this company. And he was like, yo, you know, you got kids, you know what I mean? They can get their foot in the door with these background roles. And that's how I ended up fucking with that shit. And like I was like really on the sets and everything. And
That's what's up.
there I was like, I ain't about to be the background on my life. That's what I'm not finna do. But
Yeah.
I'm getting my foot in the door. So that's how I got into all of that and everything. And yeah, even now, you know what I'm saying? Like I did, like I said, I just did the Reasonable Doubt shit on Investigation Discovery last year.
Yeah, come on, shout out to that.
Yeah.
That's lit.
That's
I'm
lit as
working on
fuck.
this independent film right now called Trauma.
Okay.
And I'm the main character and everything, and it's
Ooh.
independent.
Background the main character. Oh.
So what's next? I know you said the movie. What's next for Trizz coming up for 2023?
Right now, just albums and singles and videos. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Music.
Yeah, albums, videos, and singles. And like,
Consistency.
typically, what I like to do is like I like to record a bunch of music just in case like something happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I record for insurance now.
I feel that. I feel
like
that. And that's
I
smart.
respect
That's
that.
smart.
That's
That's
so good,
smart.
bro. I would love to come to maybe your next show or one of your shows that you got coming up.
Yeah,
just for the
Ox
energy
definitely
and for
gotta
the
pull up.
vibes. Grab
Yeah,
some merch.
definitely gotta come to a show.
Maybe get an interview up there as well.
Y'all definitely gotta come to a show.
For sure.
We
So
got
man,
you.
we just need a next show. Just send a special invite to the TheAuxConnect. One of us will be there to support.
Shit, if not all of
Yeah,
us.
for sure.
Right.
No, but
But
yeah, thank you,
okay,
Trizz.
before we
appreciate
leave,
you.
my last question: favorite show you act in, or favorite opportunity that you act in, whether movie, show,
I've acted in is Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt.
That I
Okay,
just did.
okay, that's
I ain't
lit.
gonna hold you because I played a crackhead.
Wow, that's actually insane.
A lot of stuff from ID is on YouTube. So is yours on there yet?
Probably so.
Okay.
Yeah, I played a dope head. Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
That's
So when we
literally
get you back
insane.
on the pod, we're definitely gonna talk about that. Again, this is the hottest podcast, bringing y'all the hottest stuff worldwide. This is the TheAuxConnect podcast. Again, we had our special guest, Trizz, man.
Dr. Cinco.
Man,
Yeah.
I appreciate you, dog.
What up?
Man, come on now.
Doggy, what up?
Yeah,
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you, man. And again,
We
this
looking
is
forward to the new shit you got coming.
Take us out. What we talking about, dog?
Yeah, man. So thank you for tuning in. I know we spoke on some rape issues. If you're going through any of that, make sure you hit the hotline and you go get what you need to go get taken care of, because we do not condone none of that.
At all.
Thank you so much, Trizz, for coming through. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in, for watching. All of our fans, supporters, thank you so much. We love y'all. This is TheAuxConnect, and we out of here, baby.